Welcome to Fuel Your Drive.
Guys, what is going on? Welcome to Fuel Your Drive. Josh York here. I'm super excited. I apologize. I know it's been 2 weeks since I posted a podcast episode. Guys, I've been crazy. I've been traveling all over the place. I had some conventions I had to go to. Then we had our annual convention, the Recharge. Then I had another meeting I had to travel for. Then I had another convention. So I've literally been going back and forth. So it's been a little crazy, but I am back. Super excited. Also have some new guests that are going to be coming on the show. So stay tuned for that. Before we get into it, as you know, please like, share, subscribe. It means the world to me. I do this for you, to help you. So please remember that. But guys, I want to talk about something today that I was thinking about actually when I was traveling. And it's like, when you're in your routine, it can be very uncomfortable, including myself, getting out of your routine. So I thought it'd be a cool idea to kind of walk you through like my routine and when I am home and what I do when I travel. There's no excuses. Remember that. So let's start out. So as you know, I get up super early. I'm up at 3:29 every day. First thing I do, I jump into my 27-degree ice bath. I've been doing that since I'm 17 years old. I've never missed a day, ever, even when I travel. Okay, so let's start there. But it is sometimes a little modified when I travel. I'll touch on that. Then from that, I have my same breakfast that I eat every single morning. I've been eating that since I'm like 17, and I literally eat the same thing every single day. Then I get my workout in, depending on what I'm doing that day. Then I'm coming home. I am having my celery juice. I take 10 stalks of celery every single day, juice it. There's lots of benefits to it. I swear by it. I've been doing that for a very long time as well. Then I hop in the shower, and I'm at my world headquarters usually around 7 o'clock, 7:15 the latest. And then I get on with my day, do what I got to do depending on that day. Now, things get thrown off when I travel. So what do I do when I travel? Okay, here's some unbelievable travel hacks. First off, I drink, I don't know if you're watching this on video or you're just watching an audio, but here's my water. I drink a gallon of water every single day with some salt in it, Himalayan salt, every single day. So when I travel, the first thing I do is I go online and I make sure I order waters directly to the hotel. Okay, so I make sure I have my waters for each day that are laid out balanced. Another thing I do every day, I have blueberries every single day. It's a non-negotiable. I will literally call the hotel, and don't laugh, but we could laugh. Some hotels don't even have blueberries. So I got to make sure the hotels have blueberries, which is like a really weird thing. Like I've never heard of a hotel not carrying blueberries, but most hotels do have them. If not, I will look for a local supermarket, and I will either go online and have it shipped right to the hotel, or I will make sure I can, have time to take an Uber or whatever over to that store so I can get the blueberries. Make sure I have a fridge in my room so I can store those blueberries in, right? Now, I told you I have Himalayan salt in my water every day. So I literally measure out the amount of salt for each day, and I put it in a Ziploc bag laid out. My vitamins, I take lots of vitamins. They are literally laid out per day. So Monday, AM and PM, laid out for the whole day based on how I'm traveling. Now, my protein, I am always making sure I take in, a significant amount of protein. So I take any type of protein shakes. I have literally the powders already prepared in every single shaker bottle for the day. If there's 2 that day, I have 2 that day, and I'll literally pack them all. If it's too much for the trip and I can't fit it all in the suitcase, if I want to take a carry-on, I will literally ship it to the hotel. Okay. So that makes it much easier and, keeps me really structured and organized. Now, as far as food, my breakfast is a little different, but what I do is I will take my oatmeal that I usually eat every morning. I will put it into another shaker bottle, and I have it measured out. So I have each amount for each day. So I'm still having the same breakfast. That's how I do that. As far as working out, every single hotel gym I've worked out at, my God, I've been to over probably 160, maybe 170 hotels. I actually collect every single card. Here's the card from my last trip. I have them actually in a book, and it's pretty crazy. But something I do, I collect every single card. So, when I get to the top of the mountain where I'm actually going to stop, right now I'm at the top of the mountain. I'm keep climbing to the next top of the mountain. But when I get to that top part, I'm going to then open up that book. And, when I'm sharing my story and I kind of envision myself speaking on the stage, I'm literally showing what it took to get to where we've gotten to and how many hotels I had to stay at, what I had to do. But I've worked out at over 160 different gyms as well. So every hotel I stay at, I've never found a good hotel gym ever in my life. So I will go off premises and, set up a car service early in the morning so I can work out. There have been times that I've been in such rural areas that I've had to take an hour cab ride, Uber, whatever, to a gym. So let's say, I wake up at 3:29. Sometimes I've had to wake up at like 1:40, 1:30 in the morning, take an hour ride there and an hour ride back just to get my workout in. That is how serious and how disciplined I am. My discipline is on another level. That's the type of level of discipline you need. So I will make sure I get my workout in. And then throughout the day, if the hotel does not have any healthy choices, where there's always healthy choices, but if they don't have healthy choices, I will literally just look for places that are local in the area, like, places that have healthy food, and I will just pick it up or I'll get it delivered. And that is how I stay on point. And I keep my routine and it never changes. Is it uncomfortable? Absolutely. Do I love being in my own routine? Absolutely. But you got to understand, throwing yourself in an uncomfortable situation every now and then is actually a very good thing, because discomfort is something that you really need to love. You need to love it. It needs to become your best friend. You need to fall in love with that, because I'm telling you, the more discomfort you have in your life, the easier it will be to handle any type of challenges that will have obviously happen in life or in business. But the point of this podcast is to let you know how dialed in I am, and you need to be dialed in the same way. So no excuses, get it in, you make it happen. Like, for example, certain days I go in my sauna. I use my sauna 4 days a week, every single week. I never miss. So Tuesday morning, I couldn't find a sauna. If I could find a sauna and I have enough time in an area, the problem is most of these places don't open up at the time I'm looking to do the sauna at. There has been times where people have been very nice and they've actually given me a key to let me get in, or they had, locks that I can open up with an app and they let me use their sauna. But if not, I'll just double up on another day, or I'll pick it up. So like last night, I literally landed, came back to the office, got some work done, then went home. My sauna was already cooking, jumped in there for, 30 minutes, got my sauna session in. There's always a way. You don't make excuses ever. All right, guys. But until next time, remember to fuel your drive. Have an unbelievable day. More great episodes coming. I appreciate all the love. See ya. Legend. Do you know my name? My name is Legend.